Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jay Birds, and welcome to ReTerraForged Update 0.6. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with the main mod TerraForged, it is a realistic world terrain generation mod, making the terrain more open and flat with realistic mountains, very flat plains, and slightly sloped hills. And ReTerraForged is a fork of the main mod for the latest updates for Minecraft. And as of right now, available for Forge and Fabric for 1.20.1 and 1.20.2. To get started, you will need to first download the mod, and it is located within the official Discord server of TerraForged. I will be linking the link to the Discord within the description of this video. And once you do that, download it and just install it towards your regular Minecraft mod folder. So within your world creation, going towards world, by world type default, customization will now be accessible, right? And this will be the presets and defaults of TerraForged or ReTerraForged. Now, we have a few choices. We have vanilla-ish, legacy, light legacy, huge biomes, beautiful legacy, and default. Vanilla-ish is obvious. It'll almost be like a vanilla default, but just slightly enhanced in like world terrain generation. With like its really cool features of like slopes and everything. Light is kind of like vanilla-ish, but like just a little bit less of like ReTerraForged pizzazz and stuff. Huge biomes is edited as it is, so biomes will be extended a little bit more, and terrain will obviously be like have some modification like how flat the terrain will be and stuff. Beautiful is just like huge biomes, but a little bit more realistic. So mountains will actually look like mountains. Hills will actually be like hills. Open plains will be flat and stuff. So it's made to look aesthetically realistic as possible. Default, I think by default it's beautiful legacy. That's how it was previously in like the main mod. So I don't know how default is as of right now. It could be just regular default Minecraft, but just like with some enhanced terrain visuals, just like vanilla-ish. So what's really cool about this mod is actually you can customize however your terrain would like to be instead of using these presets, right? So to customize your own terrain, you just need to click on these arrows, and now you are able to customize how your terrain would like to be. So if I'm zooming out, you have different continent types. So as of right now, it is multiple continents and it will look like this. You have single, so it could be just one giant continent. And you have multi-improved continents, so meaning I like to think of it as it's like regular multi-continents but improved by just enhancing like everything in a sense of like size and like biomes being extended in like different percentages and stuff like that. Continent shapes, so you can like, this is mainly for like how often you want the shores to like be sloping down into open oceans. So Elucidian will be like, you'll be a little bit more land and stuff, and ocean edges will be like a little bit farther. Continent scaling will increase the size of like your continents. Do mind you, this mod does take a lot of resources because of how huge it is when it comes to world building using this mod. Continent jitters, this is like specifically how the continents will be shaped by. Control points, island, inland. To be honest, I never really touched any of these, but I'm gonna assume this is just for like, you know, the outer ridges of like of your land to see. Of the option to give large ore veins, legacy carvers, so everything here is just so much stuff to like customize and everything. You got biome shapes, you got moisture, temperatures, biome edge shapes, and it just keeps going, man. terrain seed offset, fancy mountains to choose. So this will give you like the realistic mountain generation. So instead of like how normal Minecraft and other mods such as TerraLift, Tectonic, William Wyther's overhauled Overworld, they're more staggered and like more pointy and stuff. I guess that's the best term I could say. Fancy mountains will give you like a slight, slow, graduated extension from where you are to how it will go like into higher terrain, just like in real life. Customize how often like certain biomes will be spawned in. So like plains, you can control how often you'll see this, how often you'll see hills, dales, plateaus, etc. So what we're gonna do is just gonna do Beautiful Legacy to give you guys an ideal look of how quote-unquote realistic terrain would look like with structures and additional stuff. I like to do this just to double check on things. So once you customize the preset world or your world in general of like your customized world, let's say we're doing Beautiful Legacy, right? I would double check your data packs, because once you start making your presets, a data pack will appear and it will be labeled under ReTerraForged preset.zip. Right? Make sure it's installed, because sometimes it'll take some time for it to transfer from available to selected. And you can also just like do it manually by like, just clicking on the arrow and stuff and like putting it in. Like that. Oh, that's bundles. Sorry. And once you do that, you just have to create your new world. Okay. And these are just the origin mod. I'm just gonna go to human and nitwit. Alright. So as you can see, the world generation did work. Everything is flat. We are currently in the flat plains. And looking at the world map, you can see the structures have perfectly, or not perfectly, not all the time, but they have spawned pretty well, generated pretty well. But as for this building, I'm not sure if because I'm in client side, because I haven't tested this on server side yet, but most of the time when it comes to client side, or like solo worlds, right? You do get some clipping like this of like structures generating sometimes. So I haven't tested it out by like generating the world first without any mods, and then just using that preset, and then additionally adding the structures afterwards. But most of the time, structures will generate pretty fine so far in the world generation. But to be honest, that's like the fault of the structures, structure mods, not specifically ReTerraForged. But yeah, as you can see, it's flat, it's open. Trees are pretty rare, depending on which biome you are in. And if you guys are curious of like what kind of trees are these, or what kind of mod are giving me these giant trees right here, it's also available in recent updates and previous updates of Minecraft. It's called Tan's Huge Trees. I would also link that into the description. I would really love to say it's perfect for this type of world generation because of how big it is. And as you guys can also see, it's shader compatible. I am not using Optifine though. I am using Embedium, which is like a slightly better version of Rubidium. Works perfectly well with Oculus and stuff, and as you can see, shaders do work. Turn shaders on, turn shaders off. I have Solus shaders. This is complementary reimagined. Yep. And then complementary unbound. Good. And I also have Soldier's Enhanced Default, so this is just for those computers that want to run shaders, but also don't have a powerful system. So this is like just uh, default friendly. You can see like everything is still moving and stuff. But Solo shaders is my favorite because it gives more of like a fantasy theme of what I'm trying to go for with my mod pack. But yeah, look at these trees, man. Look at these trees. And I think this is part of Valhalla structures. I could be wrong. But yeah, this is one of the modded structures that will generate within your world. So as of right now, ReTerraForged has no major bugs, which is great, but the mod author will definitely would like some feedback on like minor bugs and stuff, just in case. Um, but yeah, most definitely try this mod out with high render distance. But I'm using shaders, so I don't really need a high render distance. I just stuck it to like 12 default. And it's perfectly fine for me because the fog is just gonna cover up the farther side of the chunks anyways. And yeah. Now, if you want to add that like RPG-ish style with when it comes to like terrain chunk loadings and stuff, definitely give Distant Horizons a shot with this mod. Um, yeah. Welcome to ReTerraForged, everybody. Isn't this great? Look at this. It's beautiful. Definitely, definitely a RPG type of world terrain. What else? Oh, this mod is also compatible with William Wyther's Overworld and Terralith. So if you want to use this this world terrain generation alongside with the extra biomes and revamped vanilla biomes that like enhances of how they would look and generate, it is compatible with this mod. Yeah. And see, look at this hill. It's like mostly like smoothed out, you know, unlike default Minecraft. Yeah, this is it, guys. ReTerraForged. Definitely give support to the mod author. Discord again will be in the bio where you can try out ReTerraForge yourself and create your own mod packs or whatever, or just try out using ReTerraForged. Definitely support them. Their upcoming update will be 0.7, and I think that's the update to enhance mountain generation and make it a little bit more realistic and stuff. Just like a little better when it comes to customization. Definitely give it a shot, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. And if you guys have any more questions involving what mods I'm using or like my mod pack or ReTerraForged, I'll try my best to answer those questions. And I hope you guys will have a good night. Bye!